Once upon a time, in a cozy little village cradled by majestic Norwegian fjords, lived a lad named Jonas. His adventurous spirit and bravery were known throughout the land, as wide and deep as the very fjords that surrounded his home. One chilly winter's eve, while Jonas sat warming his toes by the fire, whispers of an extraordinary rumor reached his ears. It was said that the north wind, a powerful and fearsome spirit of the air, had thrown down the gauntlet to any lad daring enough to journey to his icy domain and return unscathed. Despite his family's worried pleas and his friends' cautious advice, Jonas felt a fire of adventure ignite within him. Determined to meet this challenge head-on, he quickly gathered his essentials into a small bag, bid farewell, and embarked on his quest, his heart pounding with excitement and valiant resolve. The journey to the North Wind. Braving the icy embrace of the north, Jonas pushed forward, each step taking him deeper into the heart of winter's domain. His path was fraught with peril, slippery ice floes that threatened to sweep his feet from under him and fierce polar bears with snow-white fur, blending into the blizzard-driven landscape. But the lad was not to be deterred. With each challenge, he found new reserves of courage and ingenuity, overcoming obstacles that would have turned a lesser heart back. Closer to his goal, Jonas stumbled upon a band of trolls, their eyes gleaming with mischief. They sought to trick him, to ensnare him in a frosty trap, and to leave him a statue of ice in their dark lair. Yet, Jonas, with a clever twist of his mind, eluded their grasp, leaving the trolls scratching their heads in bewilderment as he continued on his way. The meeting with the North Wind. At long last, Jonas stood before the North Wind's icy throne, his journey's end within reach. The North Wind, with a voice that rumbled like distant thunder, set forth a final test, a blizzard of such ferocity it could chill the very soul. Yet, Jonas faced the storm with unflinching bravery, his will as unyielding as the mountain stone. Impressed by the young lad's valor and steadfast heart, the North Wind bestowed upon him a wondrous gift, mastery over the winds themselves. With this extraordinary power, Jonas made his way back to his village, where he was greeted not just as a lad, but as a hero whose name would be whispered with awe and respect. Jonas' tale, the story of a brave heart venturing into the realm of the North Wind and returning with a gift of the winds, became a legend. It was a story that inspired every child in the village to dream big, to face challenges with courage, and to always keep the spirit of adventure alive in their hearts. Mysterious guide appears. Not long after Jonas set out on his journey, as night began to fall and the cold grew more biting, a mysterious figure appeared on the path. Wearing a cloak woven from the northern lights, this stranger's eyes twinkled like stars. "Lost your way, young traveler?" the figure asked, voice as soothing as a gentle breeze. Jonas, ever brave, replied with confidence, "I'm on a quest to meet the North Wind. Can you help me?" With a nod, the stranger, introducing himself as Alo, agreed to guide Jonas. He explained that he was an envoy of the North Wind, sent to assist worthy adventurers. Together, they navigated through snow-covered forests and across shimmering glaciers, sharing stories of the lands they passed. Alo's knowledge of the natural world was vast, and Jonas listened, eager to learn. An unexpected friendship forms. While traveling side by side, Jonas and Alo faced numerous challenges. One evening, a pack of wolves surrounded them, their eyes glowing in the dark. Jonas felt fear creeping in but remembered Alo's tales of understanding nature. Using this wisdom, he mimicked the wolves' body language, showing respect. Intrigued, the wolves eventually backed away, allowing them to pass. Through such trials, a strong bond formed between the lad and his guide. Alo taught Jonas the songs of the mountains and the whispers of the wind, enriching Jonas's spirit and resolve. In turn, Jonas shared tales of his village, his dreams, and his aspirations, which filled Alo with a sense of admiration for the young boy's courage. Night after night, they camped under the stars, and Jonas realized this journey was about more than proving himself. It was a voyage of discovery, of friendship, and of understanding the balance between man and nature. The final challenge. As they neared the North Wind's icy fortress, Alo's demeanor changed. "The final challenge will be yours to face alone," he said solemnly. But remember, Jonas, the strength you seek is already within you. With a heavy heart, Jonas bid farewell to Alo, stepping forward to face the North Wind's fortress alone. The gates opened with a creak, and Jonas entered, his heart pounding in his chest. He found himself in a vast hall, where the North Wind awaited, towering and formidable. "Welcome, Jonas," boomed the North Wind. "You've shown great bravery coming here. But one test remains." With a wave of his hand, the North Wind summoned a tempest, the likes of which Jonas had never seen. Snow and ice swirled around him, a whirlwind of fury and cold. Drawing upon all he had learned from Alo, Jonas stood firm. He recalled the songs of the mountains, the whispers of the wind, and the respect he'd shown the natural world. Channeling this knowledge and his newfound understanding, Jonas calmed the storm, bit by bit, until peace returned to the hall. Impressed, the North Wind declared, "Truly, you are worthy, Jonas. Not only have you shown courage and determination, but you have also learned the harmony of nature. Your reward will be great." As Jonas prepared to leave, he realized the greatest gifts he received were not the ones he expected. Beyond the ability to control the winds, he gained wisdom, a deep connection with the world around him, and a friend for life in Alo. With a heart full of gratitude, Jonas embarked on the journey home, ready to share his newfound knowledge and stories of his incredible adventure. The Return and Revelations. After his triumphant return, Jonas found his village abuzz with excitement. People gathered around him, eager to hear about his adventures. With a humble smile, Jonas began recounting every detail of his journey, from the treacherous ice floes to the mischievous trolls, and finally, his encounter with the mighty North Wind. The gift in action. Not long after his return, the village faced a dire threat. A massive storm was approaching, one that would surely flood their homes and destroy their crops. Remembering the gift given